Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on the Robuilder YouTube channel. Today we're going to be making an admin pet, which is going to go across all of my games. Basically, any game I have, and any game that I intend on making in the future, I always have some sort of an admin pet. This way, I can be super overpowered at my own games, and I can give it to YouTubers for content in exchange for playing the game. So they get an awesome video, and I get more players on the game. That's sort of the goal here. So, I was thinking of what could I do that would be something that we haven't seen before in a Roblox game, something that would be funny, and something that has colors, because nobody wants like a black and white pet. It doesn't look good in thumbnails, nothing like that. Anyways, someone sent this picture in my Discord server, not related to this idea, but it's like a Rubik's Cube pet. Like someone broke a Rubik's Cube, and it kind of looks like a dog. So I think I'm gonna make a Rubik's Cube admin pet, and it should be a pretty easy model to make, as well as a fun one. So let's hop right into it. We can easily start with our cube. Today we're gonna tab into edit mode, Control B to bevel, and I think I just want like one. So like this would be one side of the cube. We'll go ahead and shade smooth and auto smooth, and there we go. Now Rubik's cubes are 3x3, so I definitely need to build that out real quick. Just doing Shift D, moving it over. I wonder what the best way to snap these would be. Maybe magnet tool face. Now I can hopefully grab this one and press G. All right, that's not really working out too well for me, so I'm just gonna kind of align them manually. No gaps in between, and it should be an okay thing. All right, so once we get one set of 3 done, we should be good. All right, now let's just go ahead and make sure that both of these are the same distance away from this guy. I think they need a little bit more space on this side. Something like that. So we have our 3, and now we just need to make it a 3x3. So 2 down this way. I guess really we could just kind of grab all of these. Shift D. And there's probably a lot easier of a way to do this, but I don't really know too many snapping mechanics in Blender. So if any of you guys know those, please leave them in the comments below, because I'm definitely highly interested in learning them for sure. We're just going to duplicate these again, drag them down here, and the idea is get the full Rubik's Cube form done, and then we could shape the like the actual pet out of it. Perfect. Shift D, drag these back. I could go to this side view right here, just line them up like that. Then Shift D one last time and move them over here. All right, so we have our Rubik's Cube, and I do say it does look like a Rubik's Cube. Like this is a pretty good Rubik's Cube model. So do we want to go ahead and shape it and then texture? I think so. I wish I could have the actual image. Let me go ahead and put the image in Blender for you guys. I think then at least you can still see it on the screen. So I'm just gonna kind of have it right there, okay? Image is in Blender, and now it's on the screen. So let's tab on in. Is all of this, why are these 2 separate? Okay, let me just press A. I'm gonna just join all that together, okay? They all need to be one thing. Now, this guy, it looks, oh, this is gonna get weird. Perception, you already know, boys. So, this top one, grab it, and it looks like it has a little bit of a rotation this way, something like this, and then a little bit of rotation this way, kind of looking up. And then we're dragging it out of here a bit. Something like that. Maybe a little more. Like, we're going to make it a little over-pronounced, since I don't know if this was supposed to be a pet or not. But for my case, it is going to be a pet. And all the YouTubers, guys, you're going to see this, okay? Let my next game come out. A bunch of YouTubers are about to have this in their thumbnails, okay? It's going to be a great day for everybody. I think something like that's all right. Then I'll rotate it this way a little bit, drag it out a little bit on each side. And I'm going to do this for the 4 sides to kind of resemble legs. And then maybe bring this whole in. Okay, I have an idea. I have a little idea. Let me get the legs done, and then I'll go ahead and continue with the idea. I am doing the legs separately just to make sure I have like a bit of variation, just so it doesn't look super copy and pasted, even though it's a Rubik's Cube, okay? There's not much we can overly do about it. All right, guys, so now that we have the basic shape of the pet down, I need to do a little bit with the inside here, and I think I'm going to grab all of these and give them a little bit of a rotation. Now, there's going to be that one in the middle too, which wouldn't actually be in a Rubik's Cube, so I can delete that guy. There we go. because the center of a Rubik's Cube is kind of like a cell, I guess. You know, there's that ball that has like, these are connected. This one, every corner is connected. But we don't need to make that because it's not going to be visible anyways. So now we're going to go ahead and rotate all of these a little bit. So something like that, and then drag them up. So maybe a little bit more rotation. Now keep in mind, this is a dog. So, or like some sort of a pet. We're going to go with a dog. Maybe I should bring this back one out a little bit and rotate it. Something like that. I don't know, it's getting real weird and ugly, but it still kind of looks like a Rubik's Cube. So, our Rubik's Cube doggo is done, okay? Maybe I should add a little rotation this way as well. So let me grab all of these and add one more bit of rotation, okay? Just really mangling this Rubik's Cube. Now, this isn't gonna be too much, just a little bit to offset it a little, so it's not all perfectly uniform. So there we go. Now, it's on to the texture process, which should be overly pretty easy. We're going to go to UV editing and open up some sort of a color palette. We'll use this one made by Infazia. I don't know how to say his name. He's another Blender YouTuber. He's great. You guys should check him out. He does a 10-minute modeling series, which a lot of people really love. So we're going to press A, S, and 0 to scale this down to nothing. And the innards of a Rubik's Cube are black, so very, very simple there. Now we're going to go to our textures, add a new one, click on the little circle, image texture, and click on the image we're using, and then go to material preview. As you can see, it is now all black. And let's use our image. I'm going to pull it up on my screen. Oh, that's the mushrooms. Hold on. I'm going to pull the image up on my screen just so I can see it without having to move in Blender too much. And I think we're going to pretty much copy the colors they have. And the best part about how we modeled this is we just have to click the faces. So white, 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 and white. There we go. And we're just going to move these over to the white right there. And then we have a blue and a blue. Let's move these over to the blue. We'll go like that shade. And then there's a yellow right here and a red. I did this backward. It was supposed to be this way, but I guess it's kind of okay. No, it's not. All right, but that's all it's going to take to texture it, guys. So I'll be back when it's all textured and ready to go. All right, guys, our Rubik's Cube pet is officially done. Let's go into material preview, and here's how he looks. I made sure I counted everything. There's 9 of each color. It's all good. Now, I don't know if this Rubik's Cube would be actually able to be solved. You know, if it wasn't broken, of course. I don't know if this pattern is a solvable pattern, but I know we have a Rubik's Cube dog, and I'm kind of excited about it, I'm not gonna lie. I look forward to showing you guys this in my actual games, and giving it to a bunch of YouTubers to see their reaction. But if you guys did enjoy this video and you want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.